So I had one follower ask me about chaga tea. Now chaga grows on the yellow birch tree. I find it often in the Midwest. It can also be found in the interior part of Alaska, and it can be found pretty much everywhere between here in the Midwest and even along the East Coast in the northern United States and Canada. So it can also be found in other parts of the world. Anywhere that there's birch trees, you'll find the chaga. It's a fungi that grows on the edge of the tree. It's black and almost looks like creosote on the outside. And so right now I made a chaga tea. Simply all it is water and a little bit of chaga and also some ginger. So it has one of the very highest antioxidant levels in the natural world. As far as I know, it's the highest level of antioxidants with 1,104. I'm not sure what the unit is, if it's grams, but Acacia is way down, ACAI is way down, and pomegranate is below that, and blueberries are far, far below that. So along with that, it also helps in your immune system, and it also helps with digestion. Now, with traditional wheat production that's non-organic in the United States, it's a regulated industry. However, it's allowed to use Roundup to use as a desiccant to dry out the wheat prior to harvest. And so that desiccant absorbs into the wheat and then it's harvested, and part of those glyphosates enter our bodies and our bloodstreams. And even though the FDA and other organizations claim there's no ill effects to humans, it's not enough to kill us, it's not a toxic level. Over time, it's a cumulative effect. And basically, wheat is slowly killing us in the United States, and I believe it's causing a lot of the problems. People believe that they're allergic to wheat gluten, but in a lot of cases, they're allergic to the toxic glyphosates that are used in modern day production of many vegetables in the United States, including Roundup Ready products such as Roundup Ready corn, and of course our favorite organization, Monsanto, is at the heart of it all. So that's why we try to go more organic in our lifestyles, but the truest organics that are out there are actually wild foods and in the wildest places where there are much less likely chances of incidental pesticides, let alone on purpose pesticides like Roundup Ready products that we ingest. So these are all wild teas, but I just wanted to mention a few of the products, or I should say properties of chaga. Where I'm from, it's actually called Skatagan. Skatagan is an Ojibwe word, and it's been used for centuries and centuries. And it's also used in the whole fungi form for alleviating the pesky mosquito. So Michigan is primarily 2 peninsulas full of swamp, and they're primarily cedar swamps. So to get rid of those mosquitoes, you just burn that, and it burns for a long time. And the neat thing is, it also helps to transport fire embers from one location. Sometimes it'll burn for days. So it's a really neat natural fungi, and it can serve so many properties. And it's also thought to be a cancer preventative as well.